I'm John Lake, an estate agent from Torquay, and this is a rather unfortunate story and not a very nice one called The Smell. For those of you of a sensitive nature, maybe don't listen to this or watch it. Some years ago I went to see a property in Torquay and seemed perfectly normal. I entered the house and usually if there's pale carpets I usually ask the clients if I take my shoes off. Well, I did, and they said, no, Mr. Lake, it's dark carpets right through, keep your shoes on, no problem at all. Well, the instruction went ahead in the normal way, and I measured the house up and spoke to the owners, and as I was walking around the house, which was rather small, and it was the midsummer, I noticed a rather strange smell. They had small children, and I'm embarrassed to say that I thought that one of them had had a little accident. We ended up in the sitting room, all sitting together, and I just crossed my legs and was chatting away, and the smell got worse and worse and worse. In fact, it was quite choking, and I noticed that they clearly were distressed as well, as was I. And I have to say, I put the total blame on this poor child who was sitting next to me. Well, anyway, the meeting came to an end, and I left and said goodbye, and I noticed there was a slight, again, chill in the air, that it wasn't quite right, and I thought, oh dear, what a dreadful, dreadful smell in that house. I don't think I'd want to take it for sale. Dear me, don't people notice these things? So I walked down to my car, got into my car, and this smell, I cannot describe it, hit me. I looked down, and I can only say, it was a dead something wedged under my shoe, firmly into my heel. Was it a rat? Was it? I don't know what it was, but the smell was so bad, I actually had to take my shoes off and put them in a polythene bag in the boot and drive back to the office with no shoes on. And I put the shoes in the shed for quite a long time. Needless to say, I never heard again another failed instruction due to another John Lake mess up. And that's the smell of Torquay.